Sorry to Bother You is a 2018 American dark comedy film written and directed by Boots Riley, who is also a rapper in his debut as a director. Riley is a communist, and this movie is clearly a critique to the capitalism of the actual system and also a case of losing of self-identity. We follow the story of Cassius Green, who is living with his uncle and his girlfriend, behind in his bills and suffering financial difficulties. Cassius finds a job by lying and manipulating the boss in a telemarketing company. Here, he has to use a white voice in order to succeed and level up to power color. His work colleagues start a revolution at the same time that he's promoted to power color. His immoral and dark side starts to show up when he abandons his friends and family just to be able to be promoted in his work position to make more money, losing his own identity and even forgetting how to use his own voice. His girlfriend leaves him after realizing that he is selling human slave labor. He is invited to a party where he meets Steve Leaf, the CEO of Worry Free, company that he is working for and selling slave labor for. At the party, Cassius discovers some horse people and he is proposed to become a equisapien in order to control other genetic modified people and serve as a mediator between them and the higher power who controls them. He finally sees that he's being used and he leaves the company after had taken a powder that he's not sure if it's cocaine or something that can really modify him genetically to become half human and half horse. He tried to do something to stop Worry Free from doing what they are trying to do, but at the end they succeed and the stocks of the company are in all-time high. Cassius, his work colleagues and his now girlfriend again comes and organize to manifest in order to gain back the human rights. The police stops them, but the equisapiens become free and helps them to succeed. On the very end, he comes back to his uncle's garage. He gives his luxury car to his friend as an apology, and he seems like he learned the lesson just before realizes that himself is becoming one of the horse people. The use of color in Sorry to Bother You is mainly a case of subliminal messages, and it's spectacular. I will analyze mainly the uses of yellow, blue, and green and what they represent in the world of Cassius Green. Yellow. Yellow appears mainly representing the higher class. The main office is yellow and the bosses and managers usually wear yellow. It is also the color of the leaf that divides the normal workers from the power colors. It represents advancement and power, also an extension to a better position. We see the yellow lights lighting up every time Cassius do a sale, and also in Cassius' power call office and in his home. Blue. The color blue represents stagnation and the working class. This is the color of the office where all the lower workers are, and also the color that the workers wear in order to start and continue the revolution. Blue is the color that the colleagues of Cassius wear more frequently, as well as the color that connects the lower characters in the movie. Blue also represents stagnation for the football team, who never progresses from the glory days of his high school times. Also, it is a stagnation for the workers who want a raise, but they can't do it. They are stuck. This is the color of the uniform of the workers of Worry Free as well. Green. The color green is the mix of yellow and blue. This is the surname of the main character, Cassius Green. This character is always stuck between yellow and blue. He suffers a crisis of identity and the effects of the capitalism and greed in his own person. The center of the story is the money, which is also usually represented by the color green. Cash is green. This color becomes more and more significant as the story progresses, being the main color of the third act. Green is the color of the lights in the party and also the doors that hides the equisapiens, as well as the lights of the room where they are at the CEO mansion. Here, Ruth Riley and the production team of the movie decide to use color and composition to emphasize the themes of capitalism and greed, also the losing of self-identity required by the capitalist system in order to acquire money and a higher position in life.